We're live, we're working. Few technical issues there, folks. I hope it's all working fine now. I think it's working anyway. Bye-bye. Hello. One, two, three. How are we all doing? This could be interesting. I'll wait and see if there's a few more people pop on. Afternoon, Nog. Hope you're well. Seven, 6. Yeah. Right. I'm going to crack on with what I want to do. Because that's basically what I'm here for. First of all, juices were sent to me for the purpose of a review that will not affect my views of these juices. They come from the Juiceking, right? Juiceking company. And it's like a circus range. That one's Tom Thumb. Really nicely designed bottles. Lovely jubbly. 4 fresh, well, not fresh RDA, the RDA I've been using from. But before we get into that, advocacy. Everyone watching, you out there, not just people that review, people that run groups, everyone needs to be advocating for vaping. Some of the medical research I've been accessing for my dissertation is amazing, and how countries and people's governments and things are ignoring the clinical research and implementing flavour bans, etc. is crazy. Get out there, get advocating vaping, get your friends off the stinkies. That's what it's all about, folks, really. In it, really. Let's be honest. Love or hate, it's all about getting people off the stinkies and onto vaping. Okay. What's going to go down? I'm going to do my juice review, and then I'm going to do my other bit, where I'm going to sit and have a quick talk about a certain reviewer. And then we'll go from there. I'll have a little interaction with the chat, and we'll see how we go. Evening, Mick. Going very well, thank you. Very well indeed at the minute. Well, back to the matter at hand. I'm doing a juice review. The first flavour I'm going to do is Strongman. They're all like circus themed, off the back of the Hugh Jackman movie. Monty, I guessed it was, mate. I'll say something before I start with these. They're not your normal e-liquids. They're quite complex, to say the least. This one particularly so. It's a very, very busy flavour. Very busy flavour, but you must remember that every juice review is a very subjective, and everyone's flavours taste differently, and everyone's taste buds taste differently, as we all know. Now, when I first started vaping the Strongman from Juicekings, I was completely bamboozled. Now, not so much. Not so much. It's a gingerbread based flavour, but with apple, hint of strawberry, a load of maple syrup, and some cake batter. It sounds crazy, really. Let's be honest. And just about each vape, each drip, especially when you're dripping, can taste different. It's really bizarre. Sometimes it tastes quite like a coffee vape. Yeah, it's very, very different to a lot of juices that are out there, and it's very complex flavors. Not altogether. It's strange. Yeah, that was quite coffee. That was really heavy maple syrup with the ginger. The other things mixed into it just taste coffee-like, but not coffee, if that makes sense. Bound not to be. Blimey, we're getting some numbers. 14. Wow. Do I vaping vanilla awesome sauce it? My issues, and I've fully spoken to the guy at the company and everything. There's no flavor profile on it. There's no flavor profile on the website. It's basically their whole ethos, if you like, is tastes of the circus. So they're leaving it for your imagination to taste what you taste. Blimey, stuff. Yeah, but it's pleasant. It's a very pleasant juice, albeit a tad strange. See that one was more fruity with the sweetness coming in. I will say all the juices are very gentle on coils. They are all very quite sweet tasting, but I've had no issues on coil life or anything like that. I've used them in my drippers, and I've run them in a couple of Precos as well, the disposable tanks. No issues on coils or anything like that. But they're just really, really complex flavors. Really complex flavors. I'll pop that one to one side. Oh, that one just using the Invader 4, and that RDA was the loop. Pop the loop off. And I'm going to pop the Crichton on. And the next flavour will be Tom Thumb. Now, can I, for the life of me, remember what I've tasted on this? But I've been vaping these for about a week in rotation. Let's have a quick drip. Have a vape. And we'll get back to it. Yeah. On the inhale, you get some fruit, some strawberry with some apple coming really in the back of it quickly. And then like a sweet cinnamon twist. Almost cakey. Good afternoon, Anthony. I'm good, thank you, my friend. How are you doing? Now that is really pleasant. Again, it's a strange, complex blend. Tom Thumb by Juiceking. Love the labels. Let's see if I can get a close up on that label. Just about. Cracking labels. This, yeah, you get a hit of a fruit, strawberry, definitely. Then like a cake battery taste. Grizzly, good afternoon, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope that migraine's eased off for you, sir. I really do. Migraines are horrible, and Grizzly's had a stinker. Blimey, I've got some numbers coming. Yeah, and see, my thing is with this juice line is it's the whole, like I said, the ethos is circus tastes. Where's your toffee apple? Nice, straightforward toffee apple. Where's your hot dog? Where's your candy floss? That's what I expect from the circus. But yeah, I don't know. The vaporable and enjoyable. It's just really hard. The flavor profiles are that complex, and the mixture of the flavors is yeah. Yeah. Is it, Tom? Hashtag Gary's life. Damn right, mate. I've had the eating on. It's lovely in here today. But yeah, that it's almost It's almost as if the orange and the not the orange, yeah, there's a bit of orange. The apple and the strawberry kind of intermingle. It's really strange, and then just sweet after it. Brendan, Mr. Idle Mods, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. That wasn't a repeat. I was repeating myself. They are really, really strange flavors and really complex. If you really like a heavy level of flavors, sort of stacked flavors in a way, all, yeah, it's really, really hard juice to review. So that was apple. There's apple. Almost that vape was like an apple strudel. If I'm completely honest, that was lovely. Awesome sauce. Tom Thumb. It's on. That was like an apple strudel with a big cinnamon hit. That was really quite pleasant. I'll end that one there and move on to the next one. Two more to go, and then we'll get on to the main bulk of the review, which I am presuming lots of people are sat waiting for me to get to. Ah, Mr. Skywalker. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Good old APOC on. I will, I'll just pop that on, have Apocalypse Gen 2 limited edition coming to review, which should hopefully be with me by the end of this week from Immortal Mods. Thank you very much, Ariel Paxson. And while I'm mentioning Ariel, I will also mention something coming to the channel while I'm slightly digressing. I have. It's going to be an audience with Vaping Vinny, and my first guest is going to be the CEO of Immortal Mods. Ariel Paxson is going to come live in an interview on my channel and put a few things straight that's out there in the vaping community. Quite a big thing. I've just got a few software issues to sort out, and then we will be doing that. So there will be a live Vaping Vinny and audience with, and it will be Ariel Paxson as my first guest. Hopefully these will go on a monthly basis, but that could be quite huge. Quite huge. Okay. You lot chat amongst yourselves. I'm just giving a bit of spiel about what's coming. Next flavour is Fudge Mermaid from Juiceking. There we are. Again, lovely bottle design. All 70/30 juices, by the way, folks. So you're good to go in most devices. You might struggle in some pods. What's going on here? Hello, Michael. Do a special wave. My expo buddy. I need to talk to you, actually, Michael. Looking forward to that. Yes, the Ariel Paxson interview, the CEO of Immortal Mods, will be happening within hopefully the next 2 weeks. We're all set, ready to go. I just want to sort out my little software issues I'm having. And then there's going to be a Vaping Vinny and audience with on a monthly basis. I have a few other company owners lined up who have agreed, varying from around the world, really. A few things to fall in place, and a few guests, and other things on that horizon that I'm working on. It's all fitting in everything with time. Obviously, people know that I'm a student nurse. I'm not a qualified nurse, unlike previously reported in other places. I am a student nurse. Final year, doing my dissertation on vaping as well. There's lots of that on my Vaping Vinny Facebook page. I've shared lots of medical research things. Excuse me. And advocacy. Right, I'm digressing. I knew it'd happen, but I didn't think it'd be on that. But yes, Mermaid. Fiji Mermaid. Now, this was another flavour I've really, really struggled to nail the flavours on. It's a sweet, creamy, almost fudgy taste. I suppose you used to get fudge at the circus, did you? The only things I seem to remember is them big lollies, candy lollies, and candy floss and things like that. Vin, remind me a bit later. You need to chat with me. Okay, Mr. Skywalker. Okay, it's really sweet, but there's a slight mintiness as well. It's like I say, they're so complex. These flavors of juices, they're not your run of the mill flavors by any means. And I've just noticed we're on a slosh a bit, aren't we? Excuse me, folks. Ah, that's better. Hard graft. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. I've accessed through my dissertation 11,000 clinical studies into vaping and the effects of vaping. I have already shared some on my Vaping Vinny Facebook page. There will be more to come, time dependent and things, or I may just release them over time on my page. Um, and then from there, people can freely share them. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that because I can sit and talk for hours about it. It's equally, I'm not too sure if it is artificially sweetened. The juices are really, really gentle on coil life, but they're really, really complex. There's a multitude of flavors. There's no caramelization of the coils, no caramelization on the cotton. So I'm not thinking it's sucrose or anything like that. I just think it's a combination of the flavor combinations and just all coming together. They're quite clever in a way. They're really quite clever in a way, but it's just you're not used to so many flavors piling in at you, and that's what's a bit strange. Is that there's so many of them. Sometimes, well, the inhales change. Every inhale is slightly different. I suppose that's a good feature if you think about it. As an all-day vape, it's one bottle, but each time you're getting a different essence of flavor. It's very strange. Yeah, the natural sugars in the VG, and obviously there's a hint. There's going to be sweetener inside the concentrate flavors as well, and things. It's just they're really, really quite clever. But it's strange. We're all used to simple, straight up, standout flavors. Even your say your lemon tarts and things like that. Everyone has a slight little twist and variation on them. But these are just completely. It's like we'll throw in a bit of gingerbread, we'll throw in a bit of cake batter, and then we'll stick some fruit in. Oh, squirt of maple syrup flavour and things like that. They're a little bit eclectic, if you like, but they kind of work in a really strange way. It's just getting your palate around the flavour profiles. If you fancy a challenge, Juice Kings, go check them out on the internet. www.juicekings.co.uk. They're yeah. They don't sound like they should work, Tom. I totally agree with you. It's it's really weird. Sometimes it's really really nice, and then other times it's just really bizarre. It's really hard to review the juice because it's just so really. Yeah, Brendan, you'd love these. You'd absolutely love this juice. I can tell you that now by knowing what your palate's like. Now there's a lot of people hiding. One more flavour to go. That's the APOC off. Put that juice away. And the original bonds are on. Andy. Right up your back alley, Afternoon, Andy. Right. I'll save the best for last. Bearded Lady. Now, I'll tell you right now, this is gorgeous. What I can't tell you right now is what's in it, because I haven't got a chuffing clue. It just tastes really, really yummy. Yeah, it is the essence of a circus slash fun fair put in a juice. It's just, I can't. I ended this review on this flavour purposely so I can sit and vape it while I'm talking about the second bit about this reviewer. Because it's nice. It's the one I've vaped the most. It's just a sweet, fruity lusciousness of a juice. It's just delightful, Mermaid. The bearded lady, even, apologies, bearded lady. Again, look at the bottle. Cracking bottle labelling. That's an appalling camera. Come on, wait, you bugger. It's by far my favourite juice out of the range. It pushes my buttons. I believe the $13.99, Bren, for an 80 ml short fill. Nicotine ready if you use the nicotine. I did shake and vape, and it was. They've not steeped at all. I've just vaped them pretty much all this week. It's the bearded lady is like getting a handful of, I don't believe there's any stockists yet, Grizzly. I know it's available from their website. I will add some links because I have been sent some when I write everything up properly and everything's processed. Neil, good afternoon, sir. Mr. Vaping Views, good to see you. Very good to see you. Yeah, $13.99 for an 18 ml short fill. 70/30 ratio. www.juicekings.co.uk. Yeah. Bearded Lady is my favourite by far. It is just like a sweet sensation with a load of sweets, a load of candy floss, and it's a delight. It's an absolute delight. Right then. A reviewer. Let's get to the crux of this. There's a reviewer that's been giving me a great deal of support in the last almost 2 weeks, and I wanted to give him a shout out. Some of you probably weren't expecting this, but this is what it is. I'm going to name him. It's Sir Vapalot, the other Vinny that reviews vape products. And I wanted to come and do a live and personally thank him so much for the support he's given me this last week, 2 weeks, and the advice he's given me around other issues. And I wanted to flag things as well within this section of this live. So Vapalot's had a lot of stick, but he's every day we've chatted, and he's just told me to just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing things right. And I also wanted to thank my brothers and sisters in RVJ, as well as everyone in my group, VVR. If there's any new reviewers, I know I'm mentoring a guy called Tom at the moment and giving him a lot of advice. Tom, hello if you're out there. He was just getting into it all. VVR is what I call a reviewer-friendly vape group. We're not massive. We're only about 1.5K. But it's my group. It's Vaping Vinny Reviews. But any reviewer is welcome to come and share their stuff in my group, because at the end of the day, we're all here to promote vaping and help people to get into vaping. So Vapor, the other Vinny, seriously, I this last 10 days, I've had thoughts of stopping of the reviewing. in the last 10 days. I really, really have, over everything that's gone on, the bullying and things like that, and the perceived bullying, and people sticking their necks out for me as well when I've not asked them to. Yes, they're friends of mine, they're my brothers. I've known a lot of them for a long while now, and I've not asked them to do it. They've just gone and done it. And thank you, Grizzly. I know you particularly had a lot of stick, but oh, J8. That's all I'm going to say. J8's Grizzly. That was so left field, my friend. So left field. Oh, J8's. Well, that's it. That's all. Yeah. Oh, J8's. Oh, mate, that was yeah. You I don't know about you getting snowflake in a week, mate, but J.A.'s. Thanks, Anthony. But seriously, guys, I've got big shoulders. I've got over slightly. Well, that was it. No, it wasn't me. It was Grizzly. Grizzly. He's there. Grizzly Vapor Reviews said to another reviewer that he's changed his name from J.A.'s. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh. I'm still laughing about that. That and Sir Vaporlop, the other Vinny. Yeah. It's nice to know people have got me back, but seriously, people, you don't have to put yourselves in the line for me. I'm a big boy. I can handle these things. And if he who shall not be named like Lord Voldemort wishes to contact me at any point, feel free to do so. I'm here. I'll sit and talk. I've got nothing but love. Any reviewer wants to talk to me, anyways, I've talked to TVP ages ago. Chris Bell. He's actually on my friends list on Facebook, Chris. So, whatever. I'm here. If anyone wants to say anything to me, there's 40 odd of you sat there watching this. We was all saying he was going to rip me a new one. I'm sat here. Have a go. I don't care. I'm just here to review stuff, and I enjoy doing it. I don't get paid for it. My reviews are completely independent. Whatever. Mr. Skywalker. I'm not going to call anybody any names. Yes, I've used an image as clickbait. Guilty as charged. It worked a treat. What's this? The Vaping Scotsman. Oh. How do you compare Victor? Oh, yeah, I'll like that show. Wait there, there's comments coming, folks. There we go. How do you compare Victor J.A.'s? Two completely different people. Completely agree. That is exactly what I'm saying, the Vaping Scotsman. I know you from Vic's shows. I hope you're well, sir. Yeah, completely agree. That's why I'm sat here laughing my head off about it. And I was when I saw it. Completely different accent. Yeah, Grizzly is the snowflake. But he's much more than a snowflake. He's a very special person. And he's got an heart of gold. That is, to me, what matters. Made a mistake. You made a monumental mistake, Grizzly, but it was quality, brother. Absolutely quality. And yes, while we're on this whole subject and slightly diversing, hashtag garage life. Yes, I'm reviewing my garage. I have little people called children, and they like to touch things. Vaping gear, I do not like them to touch. Thus, it's in my garage. Thus, I built a wall. So what? It's not cold today either, folks. I almost just did it in my t-shirt, but I didn't want to show the new braces off just yet. So I thought I'd stick the lumberjack jacket on, coat, shirt, whatever. So what if I were reviewing a garage? Hashtag garage life. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's not cold. I've had the heating on. Anymore. I dropped my big balls and broke the mold. Grizzly. Don't know where you're going with that one, mate. That's a bit out here. We've got another one then. Mistake. You made yourself look a complete idiot. That wasn't me. Can I just point that out, Vaping Scotsman? That wasn't me that actually said that. I'm sat here laughing my head off at that fact. I'm sat in my car with all the windows open. May the force be with you, Luke. But yes, Vapor a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. From me to you, brother. You need me, I've got your back now. Most definitely. Spoken a lot of sense. Spoken a lot of sense to me and made me see and do some things differently. And act slightly differently. What's this one? I had a bit of a rummage. Yeah, we know all about the drama about the one that shall not be named, aka Lord Voldemort. I don't care. I seriously don't care about the guy's past. I don't care about his future. I'll just do this because I like doing it. And while people watch me do it, I'll continue doing it. There's nearly 50 sat here watching this now. If there was one of you, I'd still be sat doing it. I enjoy doing it. It's my way of relaxing from stresses. Hello, Mark. You clearly care. Get over it, man. I'm well and truly over it, mate. Good God. Just because you've all gone on the clickbait of the thumbnail that wasn't a thumbnail. Come on. I'm well over it. Well, I am now. I must say, it did hurt me deep inside when I got called the rat low life, whatever it was. But yeah, you get over it. Life's too short. Don't we think it's all dropped now? Yeah, I think it should be dropped. Rachel Ann doesn't care, but trying to feed back off of his popularity. Rachel, it's called clickbait. I've employed a strategy that a lot of YouTubers use. I've sat there and fully admit it was clickbait. You're all sat there watching my stream, falling for the clickbait. And I've got to thank Sir Vape a lot for a lot of support, which is what I was intending to do for the second half of this review, which is what I've done. Sir Vape a lot has made me see sense. A lot of sense. First and last time now. We shall see. We shall see. There's quite a few people interested in the interview with the CEO of Immortal Mods that's coming up. So we shall see. We shall see, Rachel. Next. Andy Summerfield, if you don't care, why not mention the juice? Why not mention the juice and only mention an overview in the title? It does mention the juice. If you look on the title of the actual review, it says Juice King's Juice Review and a little chat about a reviewer. Cornish, where's Cornish one? Vinny? That's not calling Voldemort's a dick. Oh, right, okay. I apologise if I've offended anyone by calling him the one who shall not be named. It's not my intention to harm anyone's feelings. Lord Voldemort is a fictional character. Oh well. Apologies. Joey Dryson bought a sub at Subways today. It was glorious. Was there anything robotic in that sub at Subways? Joey, tell me it's a meatball. The meatball subs from Subway are quite nice. Yeah, it's a vapor. I have mentioned another reviewer. The other reviewer I wanted to talk about was the other Vinny, some vapor lot, who was giving me a great deal of good advice and support. Some angry people today. Yes, Michael. There's some very angry people. Yeah. Let them be angry. Yes, lots of trolls. Italian. Oh, Joey. Oh, yes. Good choice of sub, sir. Very good choice of sub. I approve, Joey. I really approve. Vaping Scotsman. Whatever, dude. Quite clearly haven't lied because my nose hasn't grown. Next. Anyone else? There's still quite a lot of you sat there. Juiceking's Juice review is before all this, by the way, folks, if you're just joining us. I'd like to state I am not a bot. Thank you very much, Mr. Skywalker. You're not R2D2. Buying subs, still can't drop it. Yeah, well, let them. Jim Bryce. Oh, yeah, Paul Bearer. I do see that. I do see. uh, I agree, Cornish Vapor. I completely agree. Olive branches are held out. I'm quite, my group, VVR, is completely open to all reviewers. Cass shares his reviews in it. Grizzly does. Shane, Big Boys does. So Vapor Lot's going to start, I think. Everyone's welcome in VVR. And every reviewer and every vapor should be not against each other. They should be advocating. That should be it. That's the crux of what should be going on. Helping people, helping, and not the other H word, helping people vape or people get off the stinkies and onto the vape. That is the issue. Hello, Lord Fauntleroy. I'm a real boy. Okay. Motherboard failure. At least it's only a computer motherboard. Oh, okay. I am a robot. I am a robot. Okay. R2D2 is the best. R2's got a bit of a spunky attitude, hasn't he? Definitely had a bit of the force, did R2. Definitely had a bit of the force. Did Sir Vape a lot by your subset? Michael Mido? I have no idea if he bought me subs. I've only been talking to the guy for 10 days. Yeah. McGumba. Hello, sir. TVP. 5.7 subs and 43 watching. Yes, Mark, but it's not exactly prime time. It's just before the school run. That's why I'm doing it now, so my kids don't interfere with the stream, bro, thing. And yeah, he'd crash and stuff. Cornish Fabe, Anthony Hildred. I'm Scottish by birth, mate. I'm not acting like that way, bro. Correct. plus many from Facebook. Yes, this will be getting shared across the 23 groups that my reviews go to once it's processed by YouTube. They could all see this. Five point seven subs and 43 watching. Yes, Mark. 44. So much hate. Yeah, it was clickbaited, but if others weren't constantly looking for your content or reasons to bully and throw mud at you because one person is puppeting them into doing so. Nice words, Brendan. TVP, are you the reviewer police? TVP, good to see you, brother. See you, brother. Hope you're well. Take a shot. Got nothing to take a shot over. Sticks and stones. Hey, Mark, we can meet Grizzly at May Expo. That will all be there. Yeah, love and kindness. No hate. Don't care. I've said what I wanted to say on my page. I've put 2 written statements, I think now. 3. Yeah. Simon Johnston, Grizzly. You're the reason the aliens don't talk to us, and Vinny, watching you is like suffering with cataracts. I vape. Next. Steve Edwards. I'm good, sir. I'm very well. How are you? You're very good at insulting people with your bad vaping videos that have children in them. Very, very professional. Good to hear it, Steve. Good to hear it, sir. Oh, not me. Real time. No reason they want video. Community, Brandon, is fragmented to say the least. There seems to be sections, and to be honest, I think the community is beyond being gelled. You Bryce, wonder how many of these jobbers are wearing seagull t-shirts. Jobbers, seagull t-shirts. Jim Bryce, I have no idea what you're on about with seagull t-shirts. Steve Edwards, I don't get all the negativity at present. Surely we're all here for the same reason. We are Steve Edwards. We're all here because we vape, and we should all be pushing the advocacy and not the hate. Vaping with Vic. See, you've got to love Vinny's sneaky trick. Acts all innocent on cam and lets the chat throw insults instead. Vic, I've got nothing to throw insults at you for. It's nice to see you actually comment. I used to watch your reviews of it, and I enjoy your reviews. I actually still watch your reviews. I just turn up when you start having a go at me. But I've got nothing but love for you, Vic. So no matter what you say about me, I don't. It's water off a duck's back. I'm not going anywhere. I enjoy doing it too much and chilling out doing it. Even this. Oh, here we go. Now we're all jumping on. Why me, O'Reilly? Rasta Waz. So this was set up as clickbait, correct? Or did you just chicken out of saying what you was going to originally say? No, Raspa was. I came to thank Sir Vaporlot, the other Vinny that reviews, for his ongoing support in the last week to 2 weeks. He's made me see a lot of sense, and he's spoken a lot of sense to me. That is who I come to thank. Long before folks supporting me talked. Yeah, there you go, Tom. Tom made the thumbnail that I put on my page. It was complete clickbait. And then he said clickbait. Clickbait. Um, and yeah, say it to my face at Expo. Who's that? Vic or Anthony? Right, and look, stop the hate. People in the chat, right? Don't keep. Just leave Vic alone. Yeah, just leave him alone. Let him do what he wants to do and say what he wants to say. He's a far bigger reviewer than me, a far bigger name than me. Just let him say what he wants to say. It's just let him. It's fine. Oh, drama, drama, drama. Vic. That JA's thing. Oh, sorry, Grizzly, but that was, yeah. You could not get much more foot in your mouth if you could have tried there, mate. That was a classic. Oh, wow, Vaping Vic. Say it to my face at Expo. Very grown up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Vic, how many accounts do you have? Still, this Sunday is coming up. You might like it into 2 weeks. Snowflake of the week, Spot Grizzly. I can't find anything decent in my comments. Vic and Vin, would you guys be happy to PM each other and sort all this out rather than living off all the drama of it? Surely you guys would rather bury the hatchet. Quite happily. Oh, stop having a go. Jesus Christ. Nick, you should have known that these kind of reviewers and others that just hide behind an internet name are just cowards. And they try to deny it when find out. Yeah, Anthony, chill out, mate. I agree with Mark there. Steve Edward, let's concentrate on what we should be fighting against. Our right to vape. Well said, Steve Edwards. Completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. Snowlit Flake of the Year, mate. Grizzly. In fact, Grizzly, I'm not going to call you Grizzly anymore. I'm going to call you JAs. I don't know the views. Running, he obviously does, though. The clickbait thumbnail. Humour? Bit of humour. It worked over it, didn't it? Look how many's in there. Quick stop being a baby shark. Baby shark. Grizzly, remember you called Vic fat, pothead, and kettle come to mind. Oh, Vic fat, pot and kettle come to mind. I God, that wasn't me that called him fat. Jesus Christ, that would be ket pottle pie. Maybe it's time you drop it. Drama is really getting out of hand. Yes, we are doing Tom. Yeah, Vic, that wasn't anything to do with me. They dragged that up. Like I've said earlier on, people have said things and done things, and I've not asked them to do that. I've not put them up to that or anything. Oh dear. And his best mate Shane and Lee. Yes, Vic quite was business what Vinny does. Yeah. The end of the day, surely it's about vaping, advocacy, and protecting our vapors' rights. That's what everyone should be doing. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'll just carry on doing, and I'll carry on doing the reviews. I get reviews when I get them. I'm not fat. I'm a massive bundle of love. You're a cuddly bear, Grizzly. A cuddly bear. Quite an intense cuddly bear, but you're a cuddly bear. Right. I'm going to have to get off very soon, folks. I have a school run to do to pick the little ones up. Vinny has been saying for weeks that he wants this over. And on 90% of the lives I've seen from your channel has either mentioned him or been a dig at him. Yes, they have, Tom. Those whose name people claim to have and what is advocates. Yes, that's what everyone should be doing. William Smith, 90% ish disliked versus 10% ish likes. I think side people are on. William, thank you for pointing out that fact. I'm still not going anywhere. I'm still going to carry on reviewing. Even with it ready, Tom, 90% Vinny's name was brought up once. Yeah, you've mentioned my channel a lot more than once, just not named me. Last night, and even Dino wasn't taking a dig, he just mentioned the name. I didn't watch it. Yeah, it is sad, Brendan. I completely agree with you. Completely sad. It should be about the vaping. Same thing, yeah, what you said here. Same thing can't be said for the groups that Vinny around. Big Boy Coils and the gang trying to drag up everything they can about my past for everyone to see. Everyone's got past it. Let's be honest. Yeah, yours is a bit murky with the Star Trek thing and stuff like that, but so what? It's in the past. You know, live life, love, forget, move on. George Francis, you all need to get I'm putting that on. Show that. George Francis, y'all need to get fucking laid. Oh, I swore. Oh, blimey. Excuse me. Apologies about that. I don't like swearing. I try my love and lives for this kind of stuff. Steve Edwards, enough with the hate. Completely agree. It's pathetic. Completely agree. Ridiculous. Completely agree. Playground behaviour. Completely agree. Who gives a toss about pasts? Completely agree. It's the present and future that counts. Completely agree, Steve Edwards. That is exactly what we need to do. It's about protecting vapors' rights. That's what everybody should be doing. Everybody. Okay, I'll just do it then. Check out my page, William Smith. That's all I'll say. Check out Vaping Vinny page on Facebook. Advocacy, there's medical research into vaping being shared. Lots of things. Just have a look. P.S. What's this? George Francis. P.S. Grown men wearing snapbacks, talking like their vape gods need to get a life.